Creep. Yeah, let's talk about Creep. I mean, I got a nice chili porter here, so I'm all game. Let's see. Released in 2014, it's another one of those micro-budget Blumhouse productions. Oh, and it's shot in found footage fashion. That's Anyway, we follow this hipster camera guy, videographer I guess, who answered to an ad on Craigslist. So now he's on his way to meet up with this guy. Apparently all he has to do is just follow him around, record him, and well, that's it. But what's this? He's not home? He's not answering his phone? What's up with that?
Hi!
And, well, you probably know that I'm not the biggest fan of these type of jump scares. I mean, this one just now, that one just sucked. You're literally not even 5 minutes into the movie. Basically, you just sat down, opened the beer, you know, hoping to have a fun movie night, and then... It's just so uncalled for. And then they go to the bathroom, and then they go to the forest, and then they got back from the forest, and then the guy's asleep. And, you know, I'm actually becoming more and more forgiving when it comes to jump scares, as long as they're warranted. But take, for example, the examples that I showed you just now. Really, they're all just the most mundane actions imaginable. There's no tension, there's no suspense, it's really just a random boom in your face. And then they go like, got you good. Didn't see that one coming, did you? No shit. Of course I didn't, and now I feel like a jackass. I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of cheating to use these type of jump scares when there is absolutely no reason to do so. But I'll come back to that later. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself now. Let's go back to the story. Let's see real quick. So, the hipster guy, Aaron, he meets up with the guy from the ad, Joseph. He's diagnosed with brain cancer and doctors gave him like 2 to 3 months to live. But his wife is pregnant, so basically he's asking Aaron to make a video about him for his unborn child. Kinda like that Michael Keaton movie, My Life. How sweet. Yeah, that Joseph, he really seems like a sweet guy. Then again, the movie's called Creep, so kind of gives one or two things away, don't you think? But yeah, if you're like, oh, I've heard enough, you know, I'm convinced, check it out, it's on Netflix. Because I'm actually gonna dive in a little deeper into the movie, so there's gonna be some spoilers, but by this time, Marco, I should be done with all of that. Okay? Okay. So, at one point, Aaron is kinda done with Joseph, especially after finding out some weird stuff about him. So, he just wants to get the fuck out of there. But Joseph, he's kind of a creep. And this shot right here, you see, now there's tension. And while there isn't even really a jump moment here, this scene is way more effective as a scary moment than all the previous jump scares combined. Okay, sure, there was a little jump there, but it makes more sense in the context of the story, you know? I don't really have a problem with that. I don't want to give away too much. Then again, it's no David Lynch type of movie, it's really not that hard to figure out. Basically, the Aaron guy, he eventually gets home, and well, that should have been the end of it, but the Joseph, he's kind of a creep. So basically, he just keeps bothering him. It gets a little creepy. Makes sense? The ending sucks though. Ugh. But hey, let's just take a look really quick at what I did like about this movie. I mostly appreciate how it's just a small, fun little movie. It's co-written by Patrick Brice and Mark Duplass, who also both play the only two characters. And then with Brice also directing, it's really just these two guys. It's Duplass though who really steals the show. He's just so entertaining. And in my experience, you know, like in my opinion, he really carries the whole movie. A lot of it, you know, the movie is apparently also just improvised as they were going, which does give it a natural feel. Although there's still enough scenes that really don't feel as natural as they were probably going for. So yeah, that's Creep. Like I said earlier already, it's on Netflix. It's only 75 minutes long. You know, it's really nothing mind-blowing. Really, there's nothing that you haven't seen before. But it's, you know, it's easy, digestible fun, and sometimes you're just in the mood for a movie like that. The movie was actually released straight to on demand, you know, on Netflix. And in those cases, it's always kind of hard to find figures about like how well a movie did. But Creep 2 is apparently already in production, and I've read also that there's talks about it turning into a trilogy. So I guess it did pretty well. Completely unnecessary if you ask me, all those sequels, but hey, what do I know? That's all I have for today. That was Creep. It's fun. Check it out. Like I said, nothing special, but it's Creep. Cheers, guys.